Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are doing really, really good on whatever day of the week, time of day you are able to tune in and catch this message. Although it is a New Year's message, and again, happy 2021 to everybody who is listening. Although it is a New Year's message, the wisdom and otherwise in this conversation, surpasses January 2021. So, whenever you get these gems, trust me, they'll be applicable, practical, and everything else. So, I just want to take a moment to thank you for joining me, Adrena Monet, for another amazing conversation and a continuation of the part one that I'll be linking above right about now in case you have not seen part one to this conversation, or in case you want to take a second to re listen to part one and the gems that I dropped in there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the conversation on how to have a well lived and purposeful 2021 or whatever year you may be listening to this message. So, we left off at number 7 because I mentioned on the prior conversation that I'll be discussing 13 ways to have a purposeful and well-lived year. So we left off at number 7. Let's get started with number 8. Number 8 is be discerning in everything and everyone you give your guests to, and begin to say no more without feeling guilty or otherwise uncomfortable saying no and exercising the power of no. Okay, so and again, I've told you guys as I've got these, thought provoking gems that I'm sharing with you, I'm really also talking to myself. So I'm not talking at you at all. I'm really talking to myself, and you guys are just kind of in on the conversation. So, yes, be discerning in everything and everyone you give your yes to, and begin to say no more without feeling guilty and otherwise. Number 9 is pace yourself with your goals. The goodness that lies within and awaits us in 2021 and in life beyond. It's a marathon and not a sprint. Um, it's not going to be July for a while. It's not going to be November for a while. So whatever um, goals, desires, plans, etc. you may have, you don't have to outdo the next person or feel like you're not going at the same pace as the next person. Pace yourself for yourself. Um, be mindful to not compare your present circumstances to the next person's. And so hopefully that helps. And then also, when it comes to like your goal setting, make sure you're setting practical goals for yourself. Um, Health, wellness, and fitness wise, for instance, or yeah, just health, wellness, and fitness wise. If there's a 90-day challenge that you find out about, um, a 90-day challenge may honestly not be practical for you because you maybe don't have the mental, physical, and other endurance to succeed in a 90-day challenge off the bat. So if you know this to be true about your work rate and your level of commitment to any sort of health, wellness, and fitness challenge, start by doing a 3-day challenge, a 7-day, a 10-day challenge, right? A challenge, um, health, wellness, and fitness wise, with a shorter commitment. And then from there, increase your commitment and your ambition, if that makes sense. And so that is my wisdom on setting goals and pacing yourself with your goals for the year. Number 10 is be discerning and mindful about who and what you invest your time in, your money, energy, resources, etc. Be discerning and mindful about who and what you invest your time, money, energy, and resources into. Um, and I made that point because, again, I'm talking to myself as I share with you guys. I'm just making my own personal conversations, public with you guys, but we don't want to find ourselves having any regrets after coming to any unfortunate realizations. I know for me, anyone that knows me knows that I have a huge, huge, thoughtful, kind, and generous heart. And even recently, just to share a story with y'all, some of you guys have spoken to me, or I've shared with you guys offline, a few of you, about a, a certain scammer that's been scamming the whole time I've known her, actually. And there are some other scammers that watch my channel um, that have scammed me in the past financially. And so, anyways, uh, you know, Her stuff is being exposed all over YouTube, especially. And yeah, it's pretty nauseating. It's pretty nauseating to say the least, to find out, um, someone that you were fond of, had respect for. Something else about me, I don't trust people. Like, I don't trust people like that, on whether you're an acquaintance, whether you are a friend, a genuine friend, and all of that. I don't trust people. I don't trust people like that at all nowadays. So for you to gain my trust and secure it, and then betray me on any level, or I find out that you're a liar, it's not a good thing for you. It's not a good thing. So nevertheless, again, we just have to be even more discerning about who and what we invest our time, money, energy, and otherwise into. And then number 11 is don't neglect self care on a daily basis, whether that's your me time, whatever me time looks like for you. Um, Proper sleep. I mean, adequate sleep, refreshing sleep is the best. I don't know about you guys, but I like my sleep. Okay. So, sleep in itself um, is a dynamic of life and our daily routine that we should not neglect, and what have you. Um, that was number 11. We're on number 12. Make moments and experiences of the little things, whether that's, your mealtime, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. Hang out with those you love and return the same energy to you. Your vacays, no matter if it's a long-term vacay, a shorter stay somewhere or whatever, just make moments and experiences of the little things and the little moments and all of that by yourself, with your kids, um, and otherwise. And then last but not least, we have number 13, which is cherish and show genuine appreciation and reciprocity for those who are good to you and an asset in your life. Although we have our respective lives and schedules, you've got to be very careful to not neglect um, those who show up for you, those who do right by you, etc. You'll live to regret it. And most of all, it's not fair to the few kind and genuine people will ever meet this lifetime. It's not fair for them to be taken for granted. So that is my spill on that. But yes, cherish and show genuine appreciation. Stay connected. We obviously can't talk to even our faves every day. So I'm not saying that, because again, people have lives and all of that. But also at the same time, don't take good people for granted. Basically, don't take genuine people, especially if they've helped you get out of like a really horrible nightmare season in your life. Don't forget about them, and yeah, just don't take them for granted at any phase of having them in your life and all of that. So those are my remaining points on how to have a purposeful and well-lived 2021, or whatever year a person finds this conversation. Please let me know what resonates with you down in the comments below. Let me know of anything that comes to mind for you that maybe that you will be finding yourself applying to your days in 2021. Let me know in the comments down below. I love talking with you guys, and just thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into this conversation. Um, I hope that even one of my points resonates with you. And until we connect again, my name is Adrena Monet, and I am signing off.